Next up, I'm joined in the studio by Arjeta Puca. She is the CEO and founder of TMAC, which is a company specializing in several areas, including the development of specialist vehicles such as ambulances, machinery and vehicles for construction, road and highway development, and other infrastructural needs. This is not the first time I've interviewed her, but it is the first time for Euronews. And she has just returned from Paris, where she had a very special opportunity to showcase a very special Albanian product. Arjeta, welcome to Inside Albania. It's a pleasure to have you in person. As I explained before, I've interviewed you before, 4 years ago.
Yeah,
now,
4 years ago, at time.
Yes, over the internet, you know, social distancing and all of that. So it's nice to have you in the studio in person. Welcome.
Thank you for inviting.
So, I mean, I know the answer to this question, but for our viewers that don't, can you explain a bit about how you got into this sector, how you started this company?
Actually, I lived for long years in another country and I just wanted to come back to Albania. So 7 years ago, I opened my own company and I was thinking to sell some products like snowplow and other kind of vehicles. But it didn't go very good in Albania because we don't have very much snow. And later, I attended to every tender and to see what kind of work I can get. And I won a tender of ambulances. From there, I learned how to build ambulances. And later, I continue with ambulances, police vehicles, and fire trucks.
But you've recently branched out into another area, and you are the creator of Albania's first, if I'm not wrong, military type vehicle called SHOTA.
Yes.
Can you tell us about this product, how long it's taken you to develop, and its purpose as well?
To be honest, because we are building very much ambulances, we started to have also requests of armored ambulances, and we produce armored ambulances for war zones. And later we started to have requests for APCs, which is armored personnel carrier, and MRF. And we said it was also one of my dreams to build a military vehicle. So I said, maybe this is the time. And we had also Expo, like after 3 months.
Yes.
And I said, maybe this is the moment to build it. So we worked like 3 months with Albanian designer, Gregor Andoni, and our Turkish engineer. And in these 3 months, we built the vehicle and sent it to Paris.
Did you draw on any influence from any other sort of vehicles of its type, or is it?
So this kind of vehicles already have some standards that we need to obey. So we, in an engineering way, we obey to them. But as a design, it was totally unique. That's why also in Expo, everybody was visiting it, and they like it very much.
Yes. Now, I want to ask as well, the name. For those who are not aware, I am aware, but can you explain why the name SHOTA, what significance this has?
So our company is 70-75% women. And one of our company's philosophy is to empower women in male-dominated businesses. So we are very focused to women. So a woman group created all this project, and we wanted to name it an Albanian warrior name. So it was SHOTA Galica, which is a very important figure and hero for us. So we wanted her name to be in the whole world. Even now, like when we are talking with our clients, they say, like, can you send us the specifications of SHOTA, for example, from Germany, from Canada, and we really love it.
Do you think this might put off some potential customers in the region? You know, you have potential to work with Serbia, for example, and other countries. If you say to them, yeah, we've got this vehicle, SHOTA, who, by the way, was hunting you down 100 and something years ago, is that potentially complex, do you think?
I don't think that it's complex. I think every country has their own heroes, and we are every time proud of them. Many countries fight with each other, so I think it's fine, and we would prefer not to have client and hide our hero's name.
You've just come back from this large exposition in Paris, Euronews 2024.
Yeah.
What was it like? How did you get involved? Were you invited there? What was the reaction to the product? Tell me everything about it.
To be honest, we were very nervous in the beginning because there is huge companies like with 100 years history.
Yes.
And we were going there with a few years company and the first time a prototype. So last week I even couldn't sleep. It was very stressful. And but when we went there, the reactions was very positive. And if there was something, they were mostly like saying, you can fix this part, you can do this better. So it was very nice. We had also very much communication with clients who were very much interested to build cars in Albania. This was also very good because we felt like, okay, it's not just a product, but we are being a pioneer there. To Eurocity, nobody invited us. We went by ourselves. So, yeah.
We deserve to be there.
Yeah. We said we have to be there. We saw that there was like 62 countries and there was no company from Albania. So we said we have to be the pioneer of these things.
You mentioned it's a prototype. So this is the first one that's been created. What happens next with it?
Next, we will have the orders or requests for cooperations. From now, we started to have requests for quotation delivery times. So we will see if somebody will be willing to buy, then we will create not the prototype, but the real ones.
Now, you build ambulances as well, and you build armoured ambulances.
Yes.
You said something earlier that was interesting. You said you sent them to war zones.
Yes.
Where are your ambulances currently?
As a war zones, they are in Ukraine, in Israel, in Libya for now.
Wow. Okay. And I do know that I didn't know about Ukraine and Libya. That's interesting. But I did know about Israel, and I know that there was a bit of controversy from some sides about this. Do you want to? I mean, what was that controversy, and how did you deal with that as a business owner?
So there was like sometimes people think that we are not a profitable company, but organization for donating vehicles. And they were like saying, why you are sending to Israel, but not sending there? It's not like...
It's
we
not
have
like you're giving them as a
I'm
present.
not giving by myself. Our company has to run, our company has to profit. And for ambulances, like I send to everywhere. Like for me, it's very important. It is an ambulance. It protects a civilian life, a woman, a child, a man. So I was just explaining to it because somebody can like Israel, somebody cannot like, somebody can like Palestine, somebody doesn't like. So it is different thing. If it is an ambulance, you have to understand that it is for protecting lives.
Humanitarian.
Yeah, it's humanitarian. And I totally don't accept if somebody says don't send it there or don't send it there. I send the ambulances everywhere.
And what about SHOTA, for example, a more military-focused vehicle, or potential other vehicles you might develop in the future with a more military or defense perspective? How would you, as a business owner, draw the line between, okay, this is business and this is maybe somebody I don't want to work with?
When it is military, of course, we will have also our politics on this. So we cannot, it won't be like ambulances.
In Albania, business is male-dominated. Most of the CEOs in this country are men. Women work more, but men have the higher positions. It's a patriarchal country. We know that. We can say that. What are the main challenges you faced in this context locally?
The thing is, it's just in people's mind, like they think like women cannot do it, men can do it. This is the only thing. And that's why we are trying to push our women in the company to do everything. Like even though if somebody is working office, after office time, if they have time, they enter also the production part. And it started to be normal for them. And for example, their daughters come to company, they see it. So we just need to be example, and we need examples like our company. That's why it's one of our philosophy to empower women in male-dominated businesses, so they can see that it's totally normal thing. 2 days ago, when I was in the office, somebody was passing with his daughter, and he just stopped and said to his daughter, look, these girls are producing cars here. So I like it. So the girls will raise with this kind of mentality in the future. To be honest, I see these things even in developed country. I was in Switzerland, for example, in a professional school, and the director was talking about the equality, that they have a lot of women. And later they showed their board, and the board was like 10 men and 1 woman. I said even in Switzerland, it's not that equal.
Is it challenging to find women who are able and who want to work in this sector?
Yeah, it is very challenging. We worked also with girls who are welder or electrician, and just sometimes they can not push their limits in their mind, so it could be a bit a problem. But that's why we will try hard to show them that it's not something abnormal.
But how do you find them? I mean, even in like professional schools and things, there's not so many women doing.
There is a little, and it's enough.
It's enough. So
yeah, for now, like we had we talked with the professional schools, and we said, do you have a welder who is a girl? And they said, we have just one, and we just took her. It is the same with the professional schools for electricity. Like in 50 people, they had 2 girls. So we invited them to our company. And in our company, we sent all our girls to have a driving license because it's somehow also a freedom.
Yes.
And in the beginning, she was like, I cannot drive a car. And now she is driving a truck. Yeah, she's like 22. So we just want to give this example.
And I wanted to ask a more general question as well. When Ukrainian President Zelensky visited, and Prime Minister Rama has mentioned this as well, Zelensky said to Albania, and the Western Balkans, you need to start producing. We want you to start producing weapons, military equipment. We had the NATO Industry Day here recently to encourage Albanian businesses to move more into this sector. Do you think there is more space for growth in the military and defense sector in Albania? And if so, why is it not happening as much as it should be?
I think yes. When I was in Expo, even though we went with the car, many companies came for cooperation in Albania, and they wanted like military drones, they wanted ammunition lines. Like there was many requests, and we will have now meetings with them. Like we went with the car, but we are going also to different sectors maybe. And I was very impressed. Like there was so much interest. Just somebody didn't start it. That's why it's good sometimes to be pioneer. And I heard also in the region, for example, for ammunition lines, like in Montenegro, in Kosovo, there was going with some projects. So Albania could be also one of them.
Yes.
And it's very important because it's very good also for our country's GDP.
Yes. But also, you have many Albanians leaving the country saying there's no opportunities here. But you came back and you found an opportunity. And now there's lots more opportunities and you're potentially looking to move into different things.
I think every time in a developing country, there is more opportunity than a developed country.
Yes.
I think so. And it's just in Albania, maybe living in Albania made people like that. They are a very negative mindset. Like you cannot do anything here, it won't work and other things. And that's why maybe they need to see some examples like ours and to see that there is many things, opportunities that can be done. We will do also personally what can we do for our country and for our people to do some good projects, and they can work there and they can be more positive about our country. Even when we go to Expo to Paris, our girls were very happy that we were going to Paris and so on. And after 1 week, they were like, please, I want to go back to Albania.
I'm the same when I travel as well.
And I said, you wanted to go abroad? They said, no, we are very happy now. We are not changing.
It's expensive, the weather's bad, and then you appreciate what we have
the
here a bit
food,
more.
everything like that. We are used different, so.
So you've made this product. What's next? I mean, do you have any projects on the horizon that you can talk about specifically, or anything concrete, any more expos, anything you can share?
We want to do another project for unmanned ground vehicle. And meantime, we are talking also with these companies that we meet in Expo, and we will see with them what kind of projects we can have. But one of them is, as I said, the military drones, and the other one is ammunition line. So it's like more we will see in maybe in these 6 months what it will be. Meanwhile, we are also continuing with our products, doing 65 military vehicles, ambulances.
Good. And you said you might be developing another military armored vehicle. Will it have a name along the same theme as SHOTA?
It will be with high possibility. It will be a woman name again. And it will be every time a woman name.
Good. I like this. Arjeta, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.